Hello and welcome back. We are discussing leadership effectiveness, and we are looking at it through the lens of the Trilateral Leadership Ledger as presented by Chris Brady and Orrin Woodward in their New York Times bestselling book, Launching a Leadership Revolution. The Trilateral Leadership Ledger is an equation to measure leadership effectiveness. Character times task times relationships equals leadership effectiveness. We are unpacking the first factor of character. A humble spirit is the next quality that Brady and Woodward include in the Trilateral Leadership Ledger's factor of character. In his best-selling book, The Purpose-Driven Life, Rick Warren states, quote, "Humility is not thinking less of yourself. Humility is thinking more of others. Humble people are so focused on serving others, they don't think of themselves." Close quote. The hallmark of an effective leader is that they are always thinking of others before themselves. True humility includes a sincere heart for the welfare of others. The leader's words and actions align into a message that is crystal clear to people. First and foremost, I care about you. In his classic study, Good to Great, Jim Collins defines the X factor of leadership as that area of leadership that differentiates good companies who have what Collins calls level 4 leaders from great companies who have level 5 leaders. And what is that X factor? Humility. The great companies had level 5 leaders with humility. In Good to Great, Collins explains, quote, "Level 5 leaders channel their ego needs away from themselves and into the larger goal of building a great company. It's not that level 5 leaders have no ego or self-interest. Indeed, they are incredibly ambitious, but their ambition is first and foremost for the institution, not themselves." Close quote. Humility makes the difference. Dr. John R. Plastow, the strategic ministries pastor at Academy Christian Church in Colorado Springs, Colorado, and author of The Humility Factor and All Things Leadership, put it this way, quote, "Humble is not something that many people immediately say about the leaders they know. Usually, it's the opposite end of the spectrum that is used to describe leaders of organizations. In fact, there are some who might say that confidence, which is inaccurately defined as a lack of humility, is the way to be a great leader, particularly in a secular organization. Unfortunately, even faith-based and charitable organizations, it is easy for leaders to fall into the cavern of ego and self-focus. Not all leaders do, but it is something to which all must pay attention in order to be the kind of leader who can humbly lead their people." Close quote. Being humble is a mindset, not a task on a checklist.